We would like to say thank you to our sponsors and begin our program.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us for Center of Hope Haiti 18th anniversary celebration. I am Emmanuel Saint-Just, Chairman of the Board of Directors. We are all excited to bring you this video presentation to share what the children in Haiti have been doing this past year. When I was a child, there were few schools in Hinche. The entire country population was about 3 million people. Hinche, my hometown, was a city of about 25,000 people. Attending school at the time cost more than many families can afford. Some children were able to attend school for only a few years. Many children did not attend school at all. Now, about 3/4 of a century later, Haiti, a country of 27,000 square kilometers, has an overcrowded population of about 12 million, and Hinche has about 125,000 people. Now, so I'm very grateful to each and every one of you for supporting the children in order to have this opportunity. Over the past years, the students of our school have won math competitions and spelling bees. They have passed their national exam and move on to high school. I am very proud of their achievement. Center of Hope has been working in Haiti for 18 years now. During this time, there have been natural disasters, political crises, and other challenges. Still, we remain committed to the children. We thank you very much for being committed to them as well. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us for Center of Hope Haiti's virtual celebration. My name is Julie Atkinson. I'm the Executive Director and President of the Board of Directors. We wanted to take this time to share with you some of the things that have been happening in Haiti at our school. We've resumed construction on our school building, and we've graduated another class of students, and they're headed to high school. We also had the opportunity to sit down with some students and staff via Zoom with the help of Jessica Saint-Just, a dear friend of Center of Hope. And we'll be sharing excerpts from that conversation with you a little bit later. As we celebrate our 18th year, we remain grateful, optimistic, and determined. We've close to 140 children enrolled this year in grades 1 through 9. We still maintain small class sizes so children can receive more one-on-one attention from teachers. We also provide 2 meals each day. One of the students who graduated this past June is Stanley. Stanley came to live with us when he was just 6 years old after being abandoned by his parents. He's grown up with our other resident boys, Clarence, Elvison, and Nelson. He loves playing soccer, excels in English and math, and as for his career ambition,
what he's saying, he wants to be the chairman of the board of Center of Hope.
Hello, I'm Joel Rentman. I'm a board member for Center of Hope Haiti. And I just want to take a second to tell you why I'm active, not only as a board member, but also as a supporter. And I look at the children in Haiti and how divisive that country is, and how there's haves and have-nots. And what I love about Center of Hope Haiti is providing opportunity for those that are normally set aside. It's going to that child whose parents can't afford education and providing them education. It's going to that family that can't afford food during COVID shutdown and providing lunches and food for the kids. So this is something that I believe is an extension of what God does. And I have to say that as a pastor of a church in San Ramon, California, I really want to be identified with things that are doing what the work of God, and the work of God is to take care of little children, and Haiti is Center of Hope is doing that. And so I applaud the whole effort that's going there on that campus. And any way I can partner with them, I will do it. But also I solicit you to get involved. Get involved, whether it's just $5 a month, whatever it is. We're getting kids educated that generations down the road, Haiti will be a different country. It will no longer be kind of the worst of countries, but because of the education, that country would be known for something else. And then when they drilled into it, they'll see that Center of Hope, Haiti, was part of it. God bless you, and thanks for listening.
Thank you, Joel, and thank you to all of you who have been investing in the future for the children in Haiti. We asked the children and staff about the impact they see us having in their community.
He wants to thank the board, especially Pastor St. for having the idea of bringing this program to Maurice, which is a rural area where we barely have any school in Maurice. We don't, as a matter of fact, we only have 2 schools in the area.
Yep.
And if not for the schools, those kids will not be going to school because school is very expensive in Haiti, as you know.
Yeah.
And therefore, he wants to thank the board for having thought about having school where we are now.
Thank you for James, Julie, I don't know, bon, et pour organisation ça, effectivement les petits moun yo pour pas connaître l'école, nous c'est des talents, nous pas capable vérifier la caille parce que nous pas de chance pour aller à l'école parce que à cause de faible et moyens économiques que parents yo they gagné.
Yeah, basically he's saying like he thanks Julie, he thanks James, of course, Pastor St. as the founder of Center of Hope, because the folks around here, economically speaking, they wouldn't be able to send their kid to school. And if it's not for Center of Hope, a lot of those kids, you wouldn't even know that they have those talents. For example, we have won many competitions, whether it's in math or it's in reading, spelling, excuse me, Scrabble, games, chess. But if it wasn't for that school, we would have never discovered those talents that those kids were as talented like anybody else. Like my father says, intelligence has no nation. Intelligence belongs to everybody, not just a few people. But thanks to Center of Hope, those kids are being, discovered, and you don't know the difference those kids can make in Haiti tomorrow. Basically, that's what Mr. Moscova has said.
Hello, my name is James Lipscomb, and I am the advisory board chair of Center of Hope Haiti. I have some great news to share with you. Our students this summer had an opportunity to go to college, to Hudson Valley Community College. Hudson Valley Community College has a global high school program where you can take high school courses online and receive college credit for them. Our students are in grades 9 through 12. They were a little bit concerned about, well, all of this is going to be online and it's going to be in English. Now, while they understand some English, they knew that it would be a challenge, but they felt that they were up to it. So we had 7 students participate in the program. We're grateful to Hudson Valley for accepting them and willing to issue them their little badges with their names on it, etc. And they spent 6 weeks this summer in that program. Now, Antoine Charles, our executive administrator, will tell you a little bit about the experience that they had getting information directly back from the students. But we want to say that we're very proud of them for willing to take on this challenge, willing to earn some college credits and show what they can do. These are children who came to us in the 1st grade, and we educated them up through the 9th grade. we are now supporting them through their high school. They want to learn, they are learning, and we're extremely proud of them. So we're going to let Antoine tell you a little bit about what that experience was. It wasn't easy, but they enjoyed the challenge. And we enjoyed having them participate in the program. We're looking forward to continuing that program with them, perhaps next summer, and getting some more students involved. So Antoine, do you want to share what you know at this time?
I'm here every day of the week for 2 hours. I
Okay.
had to bring them in 2 sessions. And the first session in the morning from 10 o'clock to 12, and the second one from 2 to 4. But it hasn't been easy. It's very challenging
Yeah.
because it doesn't require university level for that, high schoolers, but they are moving along, the course, we chose to go with one course, which is a literacy course. Reason being because they are learning how to to do research in the library, which is basic pretty much especially when you go to high, especially after high school, you go to university, most of it is research. So therefore, they are learning how to use the MLA style, the APA style, because that's what the course is about, how to use the different style, how to citation sources and so on and so forth. So it's a very intense class, but something that they could use, whether it's in French or in English, is the same. In other words, it's pretty much standardized. And that's what we're doing. Yeah.
In the classroom, we encourage teachers to engage all the students in the learning process.
Learning, not the teacher is like a catalyst. He allows the kids to learn by themselves, but he's there to it's like he guides them, but he's not really, because he realizes when he guides them, they understand better and they will never forget what they learned because they discover themselves. So the teacher is there to facilitate the kid to discover what learning is all about. And that's what he's saying. That's what I'm saying. It's a little abstract because he wants the kids to do their own discoveries, and he's there as a support, as if somebody to guide them to discover whatever they are learning. So therefore, they will never forget what they learned because they have discovered it themselves.
Creating the best possible educational experience for our children is a top priority. I asked James Lipscomb, chairman of our advisory board, to sit down with a few of our board members via Zoom to talk about their hopes and dreams for our children. I'd like to share some of that with you now.
Thank you, Julie. Good evening to all of you. Thank you for joining us this evening. This segment is going to be a board discussion about the future of Center of Hope Haiti. We've asked some of our board members to give their thoughts. This is not a board decision as such. This is just coming to face with, all right, after 18 years, here we are. Okay, what happens now? We thought we'd share some of those ideas with you and some of the rationale that support them. And we have with us Mark Newton, former president of Center of Hope Haiti and founder, Nancy Lipscomb, a board member, secretary, and a founder, Corinne John Claude, a board member for the last 6 years. And they're going to be very candid about what they think in terms of what we ought to be doing. And let me not forget that for whatever we've been able to achieve, you have been responsible for it. We don't receive government funding or institutional funding. Our funding comes from folks like you. And we very much appreciate it. And we wanted to set aside this time this evening to share that with you as to where we're going from here. So I'm going to stop here and turn it over to our panel.
And it seems to me that our children, as few as they are the future of the country. If we can continue to educate them with a quality education, which I think we could do with smaller classes at the high school level. And you could also have a vocational school, because you're right, not everyone is destined for college, but we could be training them for skills that are important to that area where they're living. And it all came around to me. What do I feel we need? We need money, we need more people, we need more teachers. It will take so much to accomplish that, but I do think it's possible. We started with absolutely nothing in the beginning. We only had 1 or 2 classrooms, first and second grade, and had to grow them up. So I think that possibility is something that we can look forward to and something that we can achieve. It would be hard work, but I think it's possible to educate them at the full level of their education. And then, yes, prepare them to go to colleges, either in Haiti or out of the country someplace. And Antoine just, he emphasizes so much how determined these kids are. And I think we owe it to them to provide the additional education, the services that will make them the people of the future in that country. Otherwise, there's really no point in being there if they're just going to fall into the abyss of chaos. Our goal is to make it better.
It seems to me that
that abyss is what scares me. And so, yeah.
well, I think first things first. You know, as you know, our school now is grades 1 through 9. And the things that you've been talking about is what happens after they finish high school. I think our challenge, immediate challenge is why not move, you know, from 1 through 9 to 1 through 13.
Right.
So they go through 13 years in Haiti. We have land, we have opportunity, we have kids who want to continue at our school. What we don't have is what Nancy was just talking about. We don't have the funds to do that. And that's what we need to work on, to see if we can get donors who can help us build out the rest of that school so we can continue that education, and they can reach the 13th year and have choices. If they want to go to a trade school, that's fine. If they want to go into the tech area, that's fine. I think the idea of focusing on STEM is an excellent one, and I'd like to hear Corinne say a little bit more about that, because I don't think we got that the first time around.
Yes, so one of the ideas that I was thinking through is, here in the US, there is such a high demand for STEM kids, science, technology, engineer, and math. And right now, a lot of the tech companies are trying to recruit kids from high school and essentially working with them through their college years, so that when they graduate, they come to their company to enjoy some sort of tech program. Given that our kids are always so well versed with math, I mean, they do so well in math, I would think there would be great candidates for STEM programs. So to the extent we can, if we can go ahead and develop a program around STEM and allow them to go through high school, and then they will be in a very good position to be able to get student visas or what have you, to be able to move to the States to continue their studies. If not, the other option is you have already created sort of a pipeline where, you know, the younger kids see the success of the program. I'm a strong believer that if you could see it, you could. And I think that is what that is the success that I'm trying to get to. But the STEM program right now is big. I think we should focus on that.
And Mark, since this recording is actually for a broader audience that's out there, how do you think the people who may be looking at us right now can help Center of Hope Haiti?
Well, it'd be nice if they could actually see it even, they can't do it in person, but if they can see it virtually, they can see the buildings, but if they can, there were some videos that they could see the classroom setting, the teachers with the students interacting with the teacher and vice versa. I think they could get excited. I think any group setting with the kids, maybe the high schoolers coming back and getting tutoring, anytime they can see that there's something really constructive going on, it's not just words and pictures on a website. To me, that gets anyone excited because we've got special kids and special teachers.
That we do. That I agree with.
I think you're right, Mark. I think one of the really touching parts for me is when James, you sent us an article with regard to what is going on in Haiti, and I saw a tire burning and just chaos. And I had just gotten off the phone where Julie mentioned that the kids are walking through this. They are working through this. They are seeing it, but yet they are still going to school and they're sitting down and doing their homework. And I compare this to here in the United States, there could be 4 inches of snow and kids are like, I gotta stay home. But of these kids walking through this chaos shows how determined they are, how committed they are. All they need is a chance. That's it. We need support. We need fun. Support could come in way of, as you just mentioned, right? It could be even making yourself available so that the kids can talk to them about exactly what you do and what could my future look like. Because right now, all they see is gangs and fires and tires burning.
That's unfortunately so true. Mark, you were going to say.
When I read, yeah, and James and Corinne, when I read that article, James, you sent us, I mean, I think as an outsider, looking where I can invest and help people, why would I invest money in a group that's working in a very hostile environment when it just doesn't seem like there's any hope? So there's so much, like she said, our kids and teachers are going through hell to better themselves. A lot of people don't see that, and it's hard to see hope coming from that. I pray for them constantly. I just wish I could help more.
Yeah, I mean, the way I see it, we, James, Nancy, Mark, Julie, we don't get to lose faith.
Mm-hmm.
After these kids, what they go through on a day-to-day basis, they have an excuse to give up, but yet they get up and go to work in the morning. So the least we can do is to provide them with the necessities in order for them to just get out of where they are right now. So we don't think we're losing hope. We are and we can't give up.
They studied for hours taking these Hudson Valley Community College course that they were able to take in spite of the fact that that they didn't have computers working half of the time. They stayed up late at night working through English that they barely understand, but they were so determined. And I think you owe it to children who are determined to succeed and make something of themselves. You just can't turn your back on them is my point of view. So I would hope that our donors would be even more committed to giving because they can see that what they have given is producing such a new spirit of hope for the future in these kids that go through the burning tires and the who knows what. It's just absolutely awful, but they don't give up. And I would give up, frankly, but they do not. And I feel we must support them.
And I think we have been, this is our 18th year down in Haiti. And those who have been with us for that time know some of the things that we've gone through. Unfortunately, things, around us haven't changed a great deal. If anything, they may have gotten a little worse. And yet at the same time, I think we sit there as a beacon of hope, not only for the children, but for their caregivers and the people around there, for the teachers who are being employed by us. They want us to succeed. And I think if we keep getting that message out to those folks who have been supporting us all along, we will indeed succeed, even if we take it step by step. I think Mark was mentioning earlier that some of these children will be graduating soon. And it would be great if they could come back and they could be in charge and they could turn what Center of Hope is into an institution, but yet be a feeder for leaders in the country. And I maybe I'm dreaming, but I kind of like my dream.
Having a high school on campus is something our teachers and staff have talked about.
Why don't we have our high school right here on campus? Instead of what you call, once they finish 9th grade, we send them to a different school. Because it's saying like the environment is not the same. Like for example, at Center of Hope, we have about 14, 15 kids in the classroom. While when they go there, they have 60 to 70 kids in the classroom. And therefore, the kids feel like they don't have the same special attention they used to have when they used to be here. So you would rather see us spending that money, spending the resources, creating high school right here on campus. Okay, so in other words, it goes all the way to the 12th grade instead of sending the kids away to a different environment.
Your generosity has helped us build a school in the middle of Haiti, hire teachers, and educate students who would otherwise not be in school. Even as Haiti has faced natural disasters, political unrest, and disruption to its food and energy sources, the children have been coming. And so long as they continue to come to school, we want to be there to support them. Help us give the children a place where they can learn, the supplies that they need, a place to play, and a place to grow. Thank you for supporting our work and for helping us to bring an education to children who would otherwise not be in school. The news from Haiti is grim, but I hope you'll remember these images of the children and that they represent a future for Haiti that is very bright. I hope this video has given you a sense of the work that we're doing and our hopes and goals and dreams for the future. I'd like to leave you with some closing thoughts from our team in Haiti.
We need to have this thing, the Center of Hope. We want it to be an institution. So after years and years and years, centuries and centuries, we're gone, and the school still going and so on. Again, with the same philosophy to help those who don't have a chance, those who don't have a chance to go to school because of the means. And that's what basically he has, this young man here, he's like a son to me, that he has implied, that Center who continues its legacy, who provide education for free to the folks who don't have the means to go to school.